I don't know, how does the price of an airplane double like the last 20? You've been making them for like 30 years and everything's contractually doped out. I don't.
Well, did you save 16 cents on a hot dog if last 4th of July, or did you pay double?
Navy's last Super Hornet contract stalled due to rising airframe costs. Negotiations over the Navy's last batch of Super Hornets have stalled due to growing price tag of fourth-generation aircraft. USNI News has learned the contract for the Navy to buy the final 20 FA-18EF Super Hornets from Boeing is at a standstill. The Navy continues to work with Boeing on the contract for the 20 congressionally added Super Hornet aircraft. Ongoing contract negotiations cannot be discussed at this time. The program manager for the FA-18 and the EA-18G told USNI News in a statement. In prior fiscal years, Congress appropriated and authorized about $1.15 billion, which with the Navy's estimate of $55.7 million per aircraft, means the service could buy 20 Super Hornets. We are committed to ensuring warfighter readiness and supporting our U.S. Navy customer. We continue to work with the U.S. Navy on a path forward, a Boeing spokesman told USNI News in an email. But Boeing's estimate for Super Hornets has become more expensive. Let's see, approaching the cost of an F-35C for latest Lot 15 through 17 contract. The cost of F-35C is about $102.1 million. The contract was for 20 aircraft. It's not going to be 20 aircraft because we've taken so long to get the final determination on that contract. The number of dollars will not go as far, but those aircraft need to be built. And that pretty much covers it. Inflationary pressure.
Yeah, I mean, I read through this, and it's kind of shocking because the price has basically doubled on the last 20 Super Hornets that they're supposed to give to the Navy, which I get it, inflation's real, but a lot of this stuff is contractually doped out like years in advance. So I did a little research on this as far as like what might be causing it. And basically both like Boeing and the Navy kind of gave their generic answer of, oh, we're working together to ensure that, the warfighter has the best flying machine, blah, blah. And there was some pretty good, I thought they were pretty good possible reasons, which is, the Navy is not super excited about that Amy, the F-35, and they're really trying to get the next gen Navy fighter going, and so maybe that's where the focus has shifted to.
Scroll down, dude.
But as far as getting the last 20 Super Hornets, I mean, these are going to be like, the latest and greatest, and I think it's very strange that, I mean, I don't know, how does the price of an airplane double like the last 20? You've been making them for like 30 years, and everything's contractually doped out. I don't.
Well, did you save 16 cents on a hot dog if last 4th of July, or did you pay double?
Well, a lot of my expenses have doubled, yes, but like I said, a lot of that is, I don't have a contract doped out with my insurance company. They just double my insurance, right, every year.
They're contingent contracts, though, right? Because they're contracts, they're plus expenses. So they probably built that in because they're not going to lose money. They're not. These companies are not going to lose money selling to the government. If anything, they're going to double it and then double it again. But my question to you, Gonky, would you rather the Super Hornet or the F-35? Like if they're the same price.
I don't know. I'm biased. I'll take the Super Hornets, but for carrier ops, I mean, we have F-35s, but I don't. That's my biased answer. I mean, I don't know, but even with the price increase, they still are cheaper than F-35.
So if you had to have the F Super Hornet or the C F-35, now what?
Oh, the 2-seat. Oh, dude, I'll take the C model any day. Yeah, give me the lesser priorities.
Yeah,
no, that's the priority. You bring up a good question. I mean, that's valid. Probably the right answer is you go buy the newer airplane, the F-35. But again, they talked about that briefly in that article, and they're like, we just can't do that because there's contract stuff, right? So,
contracts.
Yeah.
So my next question to you, Gonky, was this a what variant of Super Hornets are they? The Block 3s or
Should be
are
Block
they-
3, yeah.
So they are getting the latest and greatest. Now that does change things, right?
Yeah.
Because those things are
Very
awesome.
good. Yeah. Very good.
Would be nice to fly one day. I don't know.
Damn it. Come on, man. You can't.
Too soon?
Like reopening a wound, man. It's like saying her name again. She's gone.
Well, that was the the thing Friday. He kept saying how being
I
in the Hornet
know.
made you sad.
I know.
Sorry,
I told my wife that too, and she kind of felt bad. But I was like, "No,"
And that's why she crushed. She's like, I can't believe
Probably.
you.
She's like,
That's why she was
Yeah.
mad all weekend, dude. There you go. We
I felt
figured
better,
it
man.
out.
I ran it by Butch, and he's like, "You made the right choice, man." I was like, "All right, feel better about that."
Yeah. Well, the channel said you did the right thing
Yeah, I know.
because the show was
All right.
canceled.
It's not all about me, but sorry.
I mean, Gonky check 1.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Gonky check me. All right. Anything else to add on your article about the Navy?
No, I think it's crazy. The last 20, and they're at
Yeah.
a standstill. I mean, especially given the the nature of what's going on around the globe.
So what happens, right? Because the Kuwaitis have already bought theirs,
They're already built. Yeah.
right? The Navy, it's stalled.
Right.
India said no.
Yep. And that's it.
Then, I mean, Boeing's just out of the business. They're just making the EXs.
Well, yeah, and I saw in the comments, one of the things I thought we could have talked about, but I didn't bring it up, with they're out of the E4B, the Doomsday contracts thing as well. So I mean, I don't know what's going on.
Seems like there's some reorganization happening over there.
That's what I'm saying. There's something funky going on, because it's not like they can just go to like,
Yeah.
with a big airplane. They can't go to anybody else. It's Boeing, right? They're the only big airplane maker in the U.S. So I mean,
If it ain't Boeing, they ain't going.
no. So
Yeah, I don't know.